toxic relationships. Today we are going to talk about how to recognize the toxic relationship and take those first steps toward breaking free. This is a part of the series I'm creating to help you not only to survive but also to thrive after the toxic relationship, because you deserve a vibrant, joyful life, and I'm here to help you on this journey. Let's dive in. Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. And I want to start by saying that this video is very close to my heart because this is something I've experienced myself, being in a toxic relationship. Toxic relationship, very hard to spot, especially if you're in the middle of one. But there are some common patterns that you can identify. You're in healthy relationships or not. Here are some signs to watch for. Constant control, criticism or belittling. Does your partner make you feel small, unworthy, or like anything you do it's never good enough? That's not love, that's control. I personally heard from my ex a lot of times the phrase, "You are not successful." Whenever I was starting a new project, he will come and say, "You are not successful." How's that sound? And on top of that, he would always check my bag, my personal belongings, my phone, my computer, my notebooks, everything. And he was digging in the garbage bin. That was just too much for me. Number 2, isolation from friends and family. Toxic partners often try to cut you off from your support system. They might discourage you from seeing your loved ones or making you feel guilty for spending time with anyone else. In my life, I was experienced it when I was calling to my friends or being on the phone with my friends, he would just come and sit close to me and look straight in my face, just to observe and being dominantly present. Honestly, that was creepy. Number 3, gaslighting and emotional manipulation. Have you ever been told you're too sensitive or something you know happened didn't actually happen? This is a form of psychological abuse to make you doubt yourself. How many times I've heard what I didn't understand something correctly or made it up in my mind. Number 4, walking on eggshells. Do you feel like you have to walk on tiptoe around your partner just to avoid a conflict? A healthy relationship should feel safe and supportive, not exhausting. I sometimes had that feeling, when you're at home alone and then suddenly you hear your partner open the front door with his key and then your body starting to shrink just to be invisible. If any of this sounds familiar to you, please know you're not imagining things and you're not alone. Recognizing those signs is the first step to reclaiming your life back. I know living toxic relationships is not easy. There are many reasons why it feels almost impossible. Maybe you're scared of being alone. When you're constantly on alert, you lose the possibility to think clearly. You are in a constant stress. And our brain is used to the familiar situations, even the abuse. So for our brain, the change looks more dangerous than familiar situations we're in, toxic relationships. And the change requires the energy what you lose surviving in the toxic relationships. Or maybe you feel financially dependent on your partner. Probably the abusive partner will make sure that he or she will control all the finances. Or maybe you still love them and hope for change. We create an illusion in order to survive. Very often we will create in our mind an image that is not existing, unfortunately. But one day we have to come back to the reality because we judge from our point of view and we try to do our best, so why not the other person? All of these feelings are valid and it's okay to feel conflicted. But please remember, staying in toxic relationships not only hurting you, it keeps you from living life you deserve. And you do deserve better. So what can you do if you are ready to start breaking free? Here are a few practical steps. First of all, you need to preserve your energy. Take supplements. Watch uplifting videos, go for a walk, exercise, sleep well, eat well. Negativity is sucking up all your energy and you need to do anything you can to keep your energy levels up. Reach out for support. Find someone you trust, your family, a friend, or even a professional counselor. Talking about what you're going through can really make a difference. Do not absorb what we say. Don't take it personal. You don't have to always prove your point. Make goals for yourself a part of these toxic relationships and keep on pursuing them. Choose an important project for yourself and start working on it as your priority. You might choose as well the content creation. Start documenting. Keep a journal for yourself. This can help you to get clarity and might be also useful if you need any legal protection. Create a safety plan. Think about small, practical steps you can take to protect yourself emotionally and physically. And the last but not least, my advice is believe in yourself. This is the hardest part, but also the most important. You are stronger than you think, and you have the power to create a life full of peace, joy, and freedom. I personally became much stronger and confident after these toxic relationships. It completely transformed me, and I believe somehow it contributed to my personal growth, and I'm about to build the best version of myself. I became much stronger and confident because, let's face it, I think they get this kind of relationships because the lack of self-confidence and somehow the self-respect. And of course, the absence of the healthy boundaries as a result.